Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here, and oh, forgot to do that. Just a moment, kinda need to reset the light. Yeah. There we go. Now we're ready for a mob battle. As I was saying, it's Glitch Reaper here, and I'm back for another mob battle. This one might be a little bit different, although, as you can see in my hand, I have a Naga. Well, you can see whenever it says the text. And I also have Baba Yaga. I'm actually going to try to do a different kind of battle royale. I'm going to have a lot of Nagas versus one Baba Yaga, because I found out that in this version, for some weird reason, the Twilight bosses don't count as bosses. That was present in one of the newest versions in 1.12.2, well, as of this time, and that led to an interesting noting on that, and they finally corrected that. So I'm wondering if that's a remnant from this version. That would be absolutely hilarious it lasted that long. But, on the other hand, it makes something very useful. It means because Baba Yaga uses her special turns things into spiders attack only against bosses that harm her, and they don't count, that means they can in fact battle. So this opens up some interesting things. And Nagas get more interesting the more of them you use, so I am going to have an entire strike force of Nagas versus Baba Yaga. Preferably all simultaneously. I mean, I think that'll be okay. So, how about 20 Nagas versus Baba Yaga? And however many at first. I mean, I am thinking maybe I'll just keep going until she falls. Because I am curious, can the Wither take down that many all at once as well to prove that you can get an infinite loop, or not? Now, the thing is, I've had some issues with another location causing them to group into one place. Just want checking things. Okay. And I think they were attracted to a village. Like, the Nagas were somehow attracted to it for some reason. I don't know why. They usually don't show direct aggression like that, but they were. And so I changed location to be a little farther away. Hopefully this means whatever they were doing before they won't do. Either that or they were really just liking to go into a wall, like right next to it, not like through it. So, yeah, they like grouping up. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Oh, come on. Again? I mean, I know they're good at team tactics, but do they really just love going in, like, one... It's nowhere near the village! The village is past that one, over there! Oh well. I tried not getting to do this, but maybe it's just part of their AI. I know they like doing teams and forming these giant sheets, but I just didn't realize that they just love going like this, like, even to... Maybe they just love corners. Maybe they're... Who knew Nagas could be like hamsters? Okay. Now I'm going to unleash Baba Yaga and see how this goes. Because I think I got 20 in there nicely. There we go. She gets set off pretty quickly by him whenever she gets impacted, although she might need to start going back around after a moment, because she did just use a potion. Come on, turn her back. This was working before. Come on. Go ahead, fight them. You know you want to. You know you want to do it. There she goes, I think. Maybe she's actually intimidated by this many. That'd be very funny if, like, this many just automatically made her go, wait a moment. Okay. She's having some weird issues she wasn't before. Like, she's trying to go through the floor a bit more. I say a bit more because, well, I'm not entirely sure if she can do that normally. She was, well, I'm just not sure if that's going to be a thing. But, anyhow, she will eventually start getting past the big wall of snake, like the Great Wall of Snake. She'll eventually try teleporting in and attacking the heads, although exactly when she makes that decision is going to be kind of random. But once she does that, she'll set them off a lot more, and it will become a lot more of a battle, because then they'll be directly aggroed on each other, and then the real fight will begin. Right now, she's just being casual about it, and so are they. They're just like, we're just hanging out together. And she's like, well, maybe at some point I can get past this great wall of scales in my face, and then actually attack these guys. They're apparently hitting... Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Start throwing your brews. Use the bruise. There we go. Now she's poisoning them, so she's getting their attention. Oh, she is so cornered. She was like in the tiniest little spot. Even then, they can still reach it. Oh, she's cornered. She's getting a few hits. And I have not seen her escape the full arena yet, so that's kind of a good thing. Although right now, with so many, it's almost hypnotic. Just watch the flow. This is... Ooh, it's cool. It's like a work of flowing art. And it's what's pounding her. Kind of. Well, yeah. I mean, you can see the nice shifting mass over here. So yes, go. Hiss at her. Let her know that you're mad. Why? Because you're Nagas. You're mad at everything in your general area. They're actually decently aggressive when you think about it. Oh, and she got raked for some big damage, but she's not... Well, she's down by over 50 points. And most of them haven't even been hit yet. Oh, she's getting jostled back at the Great Barrier of Scales again. The Great Wall of Scales. Yeah, they I think they might be purposely doing this, because I know they team up better and better the more of them that there are. Kind of like snow golems, only a lot snakier. In this case, I think they're purposefully wagging their tails in one direction, mostly, just to form a barrier. I didn't have quite this many before, so I think they really do up their fighting style the more of them there are. And the more she so much as brushes their tails, the more damage she's going to get over time. So if she just keeps hitting the barrier here, she's not going to hit them. So she might just be walled out this round. On the other hand, if she can get into the head, she can at least poison them, because and she can also use direct damage with the bruise of harming. So she has a lot of special abilities she can use. I have seen her conjure cactuses, unleash owls, and fling out some distracting bats before, as well as cobweb things up. So she can do all sorts of tricks. Funniest thing about Baba Yaga, she doesn't always avoid her own terrain changes, so that's actually kind of funny. That totally goes against her. Oh, she is taking a lot of damage this round before really seriously harming any. I kind of have been upping the numbers to see just how many does it take to defeat Baba Yaga. And I gotta admit, 20 Nagas at once, that's gotta be intense. But as a special note, remember, however many Nagas it takes to beat her, I will have all at once against one wither. Because I know that it does things against them, but it can fly and they can't, so it can just gun them down. However, if they like fighting near walls, I have seen them jump up walls before, so they might be able to reach the wither that way. If it flies, and it does fly decently low, actually, so it might fly above some, but then have others jump at it. So I'm wondering just how good can their team tactics really be. Now, as for them going up against walls, that tends to happen if they're bumped upward, or if there's some extra terrain, like maybe from her. If she adds some things that allow them to hop upwards, like, say, jumping off of cactuses. They will take damage from the cactus, but they'll also be able to use it to go up. For some odd reason, they don't break cactus. No idea why. I mean, I guess you could use that as an interesting Naga trap if you're fighting against them. Like, keep leading them over cactus. Like, literally, like, put down some sand blocks into the ground and then just keep leading them over the cactus that you put on top of that. I mean, could you validly fight the Nagas in this way in the Twilight Forest? That'd be a very unusual tactic. I've never seen it before. But so far, what I've seen before, it could work. Come on, Baba Yaga, you know you've got better moves than this. And yet, you're getting pounded. I mean, she sped herself up just to fight them, and she's still not getting past their barrier. The Great Wall of Scales is better this time than any other time I've ever seen. Maybe they're learning over time from past experiences. Oh, she's trying to go for it. She's going in. I'm not sure how much her speed effect is actually helping her, but it may be the sheer number of Nagas has her confused. She's like, there's just too many of them. Oh, she has taken so much damage this time while barely dealing anything to... There's some at full health. Okay, Baba Yaga, this may be it. Your doom is made of Naga scales. This is how you... could you imagine how long you'd have to go around in the Twilight Forest to capture this many Nagas with some kind of mob moving mod before, like, using this on Baba Yaga in like a straight up thing. I mean, that would be awesome. Like literally, like as soon as you see her, just drop a bunch of Nagas and use like some way to fly that she can't negate and just go for it. I'm in creative, so it doesn't count, but normally she would be able to negate your flight. At least certain types of flight, I should say. So this makes her a bit more challenging normally. And you may have seen me doing Crazy Craft. I don't remember if I really tried flying, but I had superhero gear, and I think that mode of flight isn't something she can stop. And she just hit herself with a potion. I think she just slowed herself down, so I think she just basically somewhat canceled her own speed effect. That's funny. She hit herself in the face with one. Of course, it could be because she actually hit one of these segments, because anything that happens to a segment does not affect the head. So it doesn't affect the whole of the Naga. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Hey, I think she's trying to take a break because she realizes that they might have her cornered this time. But I'm not going to let that go through completely. You can heal a little, but I'm going to just shove you in. So, there. Get back to it. So, yes, go do your job. You know you want to fight him, and yeah, she is fighting him. She's like just trying to go, no. And I'm going, yes. Now, if she goes completely out of the arena, that's a different story. But I'm going, yeah. Well, the thing is, they're not moving from this area, so I've got to kind of push them back together once in a while. Because if they're not doing it quite as randomly as like just one does, then I've kind of got to make sure. Because again, this behavior seems to only happen whenever there's more of them. They tend to form these complementary defense structures and offense structures. Like they'll sometimes collectively corral an enemy and just crush in. So they have been known to do group tactics. This is something that I'm still not sure if this is like an emergent phenomena or was validly programmed. Like, why is it that they team up so well? I've got like 20 Nagas here. At least I think so. If there was a miscount because of like one being in the way or something, then you can just tell me what the real number was later. Of course, I can also go by how many she actually manages to take down. If that even happens. Oh, she is cornered again. She went for it. She teleported in, and she's getting pummeled because of it. Kind of. I mean, this exact corner is actually a pretty good spot, because they have a hard time reaching there compared with being in that main area. So if she'd went into there, she would have gotten really pounded. But now she's just walking up to him going, okay, I can try. So that she is taking some damage. They're not even doing the full charge yet. If they do their full charge attack, then she can be hit for 5 damage per strike. And there are certain circumstances that if she like slows them down with webs, they can hit multiple times. Oh, big one. She used a pretty good area attack there. Oh, but she's cornered again. She's cornered. Oh, you just can't get out of that corner, Will, can you? No, you can't. Well, you can. You can teleport out. And they can eventually... Oh, see, there's one climbing. They're climbing. I don't even think she made any blocks for them. I think they're just climbing up because they destroyed the blocks and started climbing up them. That's another thing they can do, is they can actually break blocks if they really want to. So, if they're in the way of their target, they will smash blocks. And this is apparently given some bit of an odd way up. Now, why are you two resting your heads up here? These aren't pillows. These are demon brick. Come on, seriously. Maybe they find it relaxing, I don't know. The others are still moving, so this is not a weird pause in the game. They are literally stuck that way. How does that even happen? Hey, look at me. I'm going on Snake Way. Oh my gosh. Weirdest time ever for a Dragon Ball reference. Wow. Savage attacks down here. Ooh. They broke the blocks, and she's getting pummeled by the actual impacts of their heads smashing into her. They are charging. I saw some 4s and 5s there. Oh, she's gone! How? Wow. They really smashed her fast then. I mean, some of them are still poisoned, but I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. She's gone. 20 Nagas is too much for her. Oh my gosh. Let me check, because if I have... Yeah, I have 2 hats. I had one before, and then this happened. So, I've been keeping track, and this means 20 Nagas can just rip her apart. Gosh! I may have to have this many Nagas on other battles. Okay, you all disappear. And as promised, 20 Nagas versus a Wither. Now, I won't fully fix this wall because I like the idea that they might jump off of it. So, I will have, and I have a feeling they'll go to the same wall. Because once they choose a spot, it's like their nest. It's like a snake nest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... Thank you, thank you. Okay. Now, I am going to do this mostly for amusement purposes, because I'm pretty sure they won't bounce back from this. Okay. Now, the funny thing is, until they fully... Okay, they've grouped up. I was going to say, until they fully group up, there's a chance that they might, break my Wither build. So, yeah. Oh, I did that right before a segment was about to hit me. Wait, how did they take damage? Oh, did she make some cactus or something at the last moment? So I thought I cleared them. Or is something else damaging them? I don't know. Why are segments flying? There shouldn't be any reason why they're taking damage. But this will clear things up. Oh, it took a hit. I saw that. Hey, Wither, did you hit yourself? Okay, it seems to have regenerated, so it probably was hitting itself. Oh, nope. One of them hit it. One of them actually hit it. Okay. So, they can, in fact, hit the Wither under this circumstance. Nice. I like that. They actually have a chance. But it also regenerates very fast and gets extra health every time that it actually directly impacts, so I don't think they're going to take it out overall. I think... Okay, it's breaking their formation? Baba Yaga couldn't do that. It's breaking their formation. It's causing them to go absolutely nuts. They're scared. They're like, oh my gosh, it's a Wither. We're screwed. We're nailed, screwed, and superglued. This is bad. I actually haven't... Yeah, I know, that's a unique expression for me. Nailed, screwed, and superglued. It's basically whenever the entire tool chest is against you. Wow, the Wither is louder than I remembered. Those explosions. I'll stay a little farther back. They have hit it a few times, but it just keeps coming back for more. It's like, nope. My powers are stronger than all of yours combined. 20 Nagas. They're not jumping up high enough to really hit it. It's just staying completely above them. They cannot do this. So we have found an infinite loop that's kind of unique. You can have enough Nagas take down Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga will normally take down the Wither because of something unique, and I might do that at the end just to show that we have an infinite loop here. And a Wither will take down those same exact 20 Nagas at full strength, all at once. So this is insane. Oh, it's taking some hits, though. If it takes enough, then it'll go into the pit and really take damage. So if this happens enough times in a row, it could happen. But I think it's going to out-regenerate them. Just as I was thinking before. Well, it took another hit, but it's just not happening often enough. There you go. It might open it up, but that might go against us happening, because if they open it up too much and the Wither escapes, then it goes onto open ground. If it goes onto open ground, there's no way they're going to be able to jump up and hit it often enough. But there was a few hits in a row. Oh, wow, it's actually taking good damage this time. Or for now, anyhow. Okay. Some good hits there, but you need to get it down to 150 or lower before it does its thing and starts going down. So you got to hit it more often. Oh, there were some good hits. They're listening. They're thinking. Nagas are a lot smarter than the average snake. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's coming back, though. It's going, nope, nope, I'm just going to super recharge here. Wither is just going to town. Some of them are going to fall very soon, and it is area attacking them. Oh, it's taking the fight into the open, where they can't jump off walls as much, or each other, or whatever else they're using to hop up. They don't really hop up off each other, but they mainly do walls. Oh, oh, he was trying to do some jumps, but he just fell a little short. Heroic effort, but... Oh, that one hit good. That one hit pretty good. But it's recovering way too fast. It's nearly back at full power. I don't think they'll be able to get it down completely in time. Okay, I think the Wither is sealing their doom. Some of them are already getting very close to death. Oh, but the main mass is at the wall where they can try to hit it. Oh, some decent bumps, but again, it's just way too powerful. The Wither is a fighting machine. And always remember, the Wither is from vanilla, folks, so it's always an option to test your mob battles. And I will always use it as an option to test mine. Kind of a good standard candle, so to speak. Whoa, segments are flying. Funny story, I actually have seen flying segments hit Baba Yaga and damage her, so I know that they will actually deal damage as they get flung. So, those also count as a projectile attack. Very unorthodox, but hey, it works. Use what you got. Oh, some of them are already gonna fall. I saw one of them down almost completely. Oh, there goes one at least. Oh wow, they're really grouping up. But it's still way too far up on the scale. It has way too much of its total health left. There's no way it's going down to halfway. I mean, they were doing well for a while, getting it decently close, but it has just come back so much. It's going, nope, I'm wise to your little techniques. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let you hit me. At least not much. Oh. Of course, every time that it gets damaged, it breaks blocks. So, therefore, if it breaks more than the blocks that it can corral itself with, so that they can't accurately hit it anymore. Some of them are trying to escape, but the Wither will hunt them all down. Oh my gosh. Big savage blasting. It's going nuts. It knows. It knows they're trying to escape, and it doesn't like it. Oh, several good hits. They got it in a good area. Blockbusters. Incoming block. Okay, it's chasing down some of the strays. Oh, I gotta follow this wherever it goes. Oh my... This one is about to die. The Wither knows it. It's like, I'm just gonna finish you off and then get rid of the rest. It's like, yep, segments are down. Several more have escaped and are trying to gang up and help their fellow members. They're trying to make sure that this doesn't become a completely one-sided slaughter, but it's too late because they can't jump up to it. They're out in the open. This is totally it for them. There's no way they can win here. So it can, in fact, just decimate them at full power that it used to take on Baba Yaga. So that is insane. But yeah, a full 20 Nagas took down Baba Yaga, and it's going to wreck 20 Nagas at once. They had a good chance while they were inside, but that is gone because they can't jump off of anything. That one is totally toast. Did some just completely escape, or what? Like, if they literally went out of range and despawned, that's a total forfeit. Did it take a hit? Nah. I thought maybe its explosion hit itself again. That still happens. That happens a lot in this version. Oh, it's gunning it down. Up, it is out of there. Okay, Wither. Let's see if there's any left this way. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, I love how this armor helps with this so much. I mean, who needs a gravity gun when you can just sneak? Okay, there's more over there. There's still more over there. Wither, you could probably see your target. It's gonna be an aggro distance in any second now. Oh, it already sees. It's locked on and going for it. Is there any left in here? No, some of them died in here in a way I didn't even see. How did that happen? I'm pretty sure I know, actually. I think what happened is some of them had not died yet, so I didn't see it. and they withered to death. I'm pretty sure it just wasted them away afterwards. It's like, no, there is no escape. So this has been a savage beatdown by the Wither. But Baba Yaga will take care of the Wither, and we will have a true infinite loop, which is just great. Goodbye, Naga. That was the last Naga that I am sure was out here. Some others may have actually despawned, if that's even possible for Nagas. I'm not entirely sure if that's how it even works, but apparently it's tried. I know with the blockbusters, but try this. Yeah, that's what I thought. You totally tick her off, you get turned into a cave spider. This is what normally happens. So, yeah. Baba Yaga beats Wither, Wither beats 20 Nagas, 20 Nagas beat Baba Yaga. So, infinite loop totally discovered. So, you just... There we go. Okay. Well, while I hang out with Baba Yaga and discuss infinite loops, this has been Glitch Reaper, and this has been another mob battle. So I'll be signing off for now, and infinite loop for the win, right? Anyhow, hope to hear from you all later. So bye for now, everybody.